It's only 881? Okay, this is gonna be tough. God. Trying to figure out how to get 1,000 armor right now. I'm missing 200. I don't think I can... I guess I can only really get it from my amulet right now. So that's gonna be the strat, I guess. Pop it from the amulet. Because when I have all my incense burning, I have 1,000 armor, so it's not a problem. RuneScape! Hello, sweet potato. How are you? No, this is not RuneScape. You wish. You wish. I normally would have I normally would have face cam on, however, um just to uh respect the privacy of human beings that exist outside of me, it's turned off because there's someone in the view of it, and yeah, and there's nothing I can really do about that, fortunately. But that's alright. We move. I suppose I haven't questioned yet. Why are you awake at this time? I don't actually know what time it is for you. It's late, I think. Or at least it should be. Okay, what are my resistances looking like? Okay, they're capped out. Okay, so resistances are not a problem at the I'm quite confused as to what I actually do need. Oh, cool. Free distilled fear. Don't mind if I do. That shit does not come free nowadays. Well, I say that, but I I just got it for free. That's besides the point. That is besides the point. Okay. There's a lot of doodads. Screen. Game just froze. Not what you like to see. Absolutely ridiculous build, by the way. This thing is really outliving my expectations. Just the sheer strength and power which it has is honestly it's to write home about. Like, I don't know how I didn't play this before. This is really good. Like, you just get absolutely down and dirty with it. I don't know, it's insane. Where am I going? What am I doing? I guess now that I'm thinking about it, going for percent total armor is probably a waste. I'm gonna need just a straight flat armor, I think. 'Cause now that I think about it, flat armor probably go further than percent total, because if I'm not increasing my percent total, then the flat increase is not as big. Only problem is actually finding somewhere I can get that. That's resistance. Okay, this is resistance and armors. Plus 30 armor. How much armor can I get here? Plus 60. About plus 60. How much do I have down here? This is plus 30. Okay, let me do some mathematics. Right? This is how much armor I had before. So right now I have 935. With 935, if I buy all of these percent total armors, I go to 1044. So we'll just open up the calculator and we'll go 1044 minus 935. So that was an increase of 109 right there. All of these total armors. Now, how much armor do I gain from these two? So 970 is 935. So I gained 35 armor from buying 30. Okay. So now, how much do I gain if I buy just nothing but flat armor? So if I go here and I put some points into, can I even get there? Okay, whatever. This is 30 and 15. So now I'm at 989, 5, 54. Okay, so it's not as big of an increase. So is the total armor really worth it? I mean, clearly it's worth more, yeah. Really? I would have figured the percent total armor would have been garbage if I have not a lot of flat armor already to begin with. Okay, so yeah, I'm at 1044, and then if I buy 15, how much will that give me? Gives me 19. So I get plus 4 per piece of armor. Interesting. Yeah, so I need a mixture of I need a mixture of the percent total and then just flat. Okay, there's a bunch here actually I didn't see. 30. It's 30, 30, 45 here. Sorry, 75. That's elements. This is resistance and elements though. Could I? 'Cause again, this is percent total though. And it gives me max life, which is honestly pretty good. Because then I have 8k. Oh, it's kind of rough to give up. Damage. Whatever. That's just damage. That's just damage. Yeah, damage isn't my problem. It's survivability. Just don't want to die instantly. I think I'll leave it like this for now. Um, this is the only place I can see getting some flat armor out of next. So I guess I'll look at that next. This is dropping of juices, that's fine. I'm more curious. It is dropping root. There we go, or glyphs rather. Oh, there we go. Because I've been playing this whole time without any of the right glyphs for the build. And it's still absolutely just deleting everything. Which I think is my favorite part. Wow, just yelling really loudly was enough to kill those enemies. I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get all of them, but hope not too long is the answer. There's Tectonic. The Guzzler? That's not a good name. This isn't giving me anything actually. Nice. The hell is Zal? Oh, it's the max life one. Don't really need that though. Okay, can I check the yeah. Okay, what glyphs do I actually need? Spirit Dominate. Okay, don't have that. Don't have that. Okay, so I don't have any of the ones I need yet. Ooh. Cool story, bro. Cool story. Ortel. Alright. Special Demon. Monsters can drop Swift. And Pillar Speed. Oh. What? It was weird, I couldn't interact with anything there. Hello. Bye. Oh my god, air. Nice. Ooh. More things I can't use. I got an escalation from that? Did I? No way. Oh yeah. Damn. Irrelevant already. I don't need anything this has. The attack speed's great though, I guess. But my current amulet's actually kind of baller. I got really lucky with it. It's pretty good. And I think here is desirable, honestly. Okay, so I'm seeing that the the runes are only dropping from nightmare dungeons. The escalations are not considered nightmare dungeons, so therefore it does not drop any of the stuff. That is quite sad. The escalations are much more fun. I'm still getting up juices though, so that's pretty good. Oh no, I am getting glyphs still. Never mind. Spirit's one of them, right? Yes, sir. Spirit is Spirit. Spirit goes into slot 4. I currently have outmatched. Fine, so what? Critical strikes increase the damage an enemy takes from you by 3% multiplicative for 20 seconds up to 15%. Okay, so that's gonna be better for pushing actually. What was that actually? Did I just read that right? 15% multiplicative physical damage to non-elite and bosses. Okay, that's not a problem actually. I will put this back on then. That's some good damage right there. Still nothing. Slowly, surely. All the glyphs. Is that another werebear glyph? I swear I already have one. Game. Game, why are we trolling? Gotta be careful, my senses are about to run out. Yep, this is normal. It's just damage reduction. We'll just branch out that way for now. Alright, let's see how this goes. That's crazy. The moment my potions dropped, I almost instantly died. Oh wow, that's a lot. Mace? Ah, I thought that was a two-handed mace. Um, there's this. It's not particularly rolled better. Still, the first roll I got was the best roll. That's the same as that. Shapeshifting boots. Flicker step. Ring. Oh, oh, it's Cataclysm stuff. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I got the Warcry. Really? That's the first time I've had that. It's crazy. The escalation thing is still open, right? Yeah, it is. I can just walk back in, pick up all this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I've got 50 million. What? What? Okay, I don't know when I got that. I guess I go for one of these. Staff. Shrine effect. This is like garbage. I didn't even know this exists. Oh well. Alright, I need another spark up. I technically can get journey, right? At some point. Yeah, like I have another one coming. I'll be able to get that at some point. Okay, so I'll continue doing the escalations then for Grizzly Rage cooldown reduction. I'm honestly okay with that. Amulet I have to do next for what movement speed did it hit? Yeah. That's fine. I don't mind. Grizzly Rage cooldown reduction, that's fine. Earth critical strike chance, yeah, that's also okay. Is that max life? Definitely. Yeah. Closer to the armor cap now. It's a shame I didn't land on total armor. That definitely would have helped a lot more. That is okay. Now I'm broke. It's three. Oh, it's a shame I have Ohm. I want to figure out if I can use it somehow. But the crit chance is just really important though. Like the 15% damage is just kind of hard to justify when I have everything else. Let's go for an escalation. still very confused where the hell I got all the money from, though. I think the game just bugged out. I used my ultimate as soon as it was about to finish the cooldown, and instead of using the ultimate, it's now on cooldown. But I don't see that I'm in the ultimate. And I'm not in the ultimate. Oh, I am. Very random. Thanks for spawning the volcano under me. Test of Might, always a good one. That's for evade. Killer speed. Killer ritual speed. Um, fine with that. For every sacrifice shrine I trigger, enemies will have more health. Wonder how far I can push that. Oh, poor guy, he spawned right in the middle of all of that. Goodbye. You just got deleted. Another escalation sigil. Oh, yeah. If I'm just gonna keep getting them back like this, dude, worries. I'm still not sure where all this came from. Very weird. Is it just the escalations that give a bunch of money? Or am I losing my mind? Because it doesn't feel like they do, but for some reason I have so much. Definitely not a complaint, but rather just quite baffled. Let's kill everything here. I've got 1.7. Give me about 20,000. I guess it adds up. Still very weird though. What is happening on screen right now, dude? It's a shame these waves take so much time because the enemies have to fucking die and explode. Oh, pants. Well, it's a shame I can't use pants. Yeah. I mean, the gold is fine. I just still don't understand how I gathered 50 million so quickly the last time. I wasn't even particularly going out of my way to farm it either. It just, like, appeared. I checked my inventory and it was just there. Like, shit, I'll take it, but damn. I'll check out this little crevice down here just in case there's another chest in there for gold. It may not be a lot, but like 30,000 is still 30,000. If it's there, it's there. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Boom. Plus 30,000. Actually more, that was 50,000. That was half a million. I finally got Dominate. Massive, absolutely massive right here for the build. Now remove this. Dominate in there. Boom. More overpower damage, 15% multiplicative damage. After I overpower an enemy as well, this is going to make a huge, huge difference. Undoubtedly. Now I can start checking actually. Still don't have that. It's just still incredible how much power I have, missing like a large component of where the power actually comes from. So I'm very impressed with how this is performing. Okay, I'm actually no longer playing that build. One sec. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, now I can finally do this again. I had my scroll wheel down as evade for one of the builds I was playing earlier, but I'm no longer playing it, so I want to be able to use my scroll wheel. You can tell I'm using the scroll wheel because the circles that I put down when I'm moving, this is when you click once, there's one circle, and then when you scroll wheel, there's like a bunch of them. Because normally I walk like this, so there's no circle at all, it's just following where my mouse is. But sometimes it's nice to just use the scroll wheel. I can like pick up a bunch of items if they're on the floor. I can like stack them like this, I just use scroll wheel. So it's nice. I have a very weird way of moving. Normally people click to move. I have a... I use the side button on my mouse to move around. I don't know, it's just comfortable. It's what I've been playing forever now. So it's what I do. Human. Nice glyph, bro. Crazy. Is this the gold? Yeah, it's still gold. Absolutely massive. Okay, I was at like under 1 million, now I'm already at 6 million, so that's fine. Um, Ideally I would have 1 billion gold, but I was never really one to farm gold. I'm always spending it as well, so that doesn't help. As long as I just keep getting more. Okay. Just don't know why I'm getting so much more than I normally do. Because I want to figure it out so I can just replicate it. I mean, I guess I also wasn't using it for a while, so it probably did just build up. It's not that I gathered it quickly, just that I wasn't actively using it. Because I guess that's the difference, right? Actually just being able to farm a lot of gold is different to just not using it and it just building up. Okay. This is a big dungeon, so hopefully I get a couple more chest spawns. Speaking of, I'm gonna clear out the whole area. It'll be worth it. Any chest I find is another 500,000, so. I guess another thing that I find interesting is that I haven't been particularly doing activities that do give the most gold. It's quite interesting that you just get more now. Very happy about it because before it was annoying to gather. But I suppose there are some reliable methods now, which is good. Checking every corner I possibly can right now. So I'm also trying to gauge how much gold I get from doing this. It's gonna be difficult to accurately depict the total, simply just because I happen to get the dungeon that has gold chests in it. So it's not gonna be accurate for every single run, because not every single one will have gold chests. But so far, I'm getting about 8 million per run. I actually don't know how much the boss will give. Maybe that's where I got a large majority of it, is the boss. That's actually possible. Let's see. Alright, let's find out. I'm at 9.5 million. Let's find out. Oh, whoa. Good. Damn, why? Alright. 9.5 million, and then we'll see how much the boss gives. I'll wait for my ultimate to come off cooldown. Real quick. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's damn. It's hella materials. Oh, that's there. What the? That, wow. Okay, that's a lot more than I was ready for. Okay, so it wasn't the boss that gave me the gold, because that only gave me like 70k. I'm really confused now. I got a compass finally. Let's go. Okay, first of all, boots. What do you got? Willpower max life. Um, that's okay. I can use that, I think. I can throw a movement speed on these. My only problem is that I happen to double hit movement speed on the boots I'm currently using when enchanting it, so it's kinda goated. 1,000 life per second, I don't give a fuck. It's useless. Pants I can't really use anyways. Interesting. So, I got maybe boots out of this? Maybe? I think max life, that'll give me an extra, like, I'm basically doubling the max life I get, right? Willpower could also be good. However, I miss out on shadow resistance. However, do I lose? No, I'm still capped out on my resistance even when I do have them off. Okay, so I will switch the boots then. I will do that now. Just because slightly higher item power means slightly more armor per piece of gear, which just means that it will add to the total, which then means that the percent total will increase. And I'm just trying to get as high as I possibly can with that. So I will try to do that. I think I'm actually gonna sell um most pieces of armor. The only ones I won't are the ones that have an extra power I need from Grizzly Rage into a werewolf. How long? Uh, I don't actually need that. It's another one of those. It's lightning bolt. Damn, I'm trying to get better. I have. Wow, this is actually so shit. I just realized this is a 3 second, 3 out of 10 seconds roll. That's ass. And I didn't get any better ones. Okay, I'm just gonna sell everything else then because gold is is my biggest problem right now. I got about 2 million from that. That was worth, I would say. Okay, so here is the test. First things first, I need to get just straight mobility or movement speed. Okay, I got the highest roll movement speed possible. Nice. Next I want pulverized size, which I got almost the second highest roll on also. Lovely. And then I need to enchant the poison resistance into movement speed. Ideally, I want to get 23%. 20% is fine. That's actually an above average roll. I'll give it a few more. There we go, 21.5. I'm pretty happy about that. Um, okay. Now here's the challenge. How much movement speed do I lose? I lose about, on average, 12% movement speed putting these on. However, again, more willpower, more max life. Um, I need to get very lucky right now. So I'm going to just pretend that nothing is wrong. Oh, yeah, this is a better roll. Also, 1 second cooldown. Okay, here we go. I need to land on any form of movement speed. Preferably willpower, but movement speed is fine. There we go. So now, just like that, my movement speed is already naturally higher. And I landed on pulverized size, which is actually pretty okay. And there we go, just like that. That's a pretty nice increase to overall movement speed and health, which is good because overpower functions based off of your maximum health. So if I have more maximum health, I do more damage when I overpower. And willpower also directly adds to overpower damage. And I was missing a huge source of willpower on my boots, actually. Now that I think about it, is that required? I'm kind of just like throwing it all in the air right now. Okay, yeah, it actually is. You actually do really want that. Um, I know that theoretically I should be going for armor. However, right now I'm trying to source my armor from other things just because I can. And I don't have to follow a guide for everything. So I'm not going to. If I find a better way to do it, or rather, if I find a way to do it at all, I will do it. Crit strike damage is okay. That. Um, Another Grizzly Rage cooldown reduction. I'm honestly okay with it. Just guaranteeing that I always have my Grizzly Rage off cooldown is gonna be pretty important. That's my ultimate that gives me basically most of my damage. It's like 60% multiplicative. Yeah, it is. It's incredible how strong it is. It gives me unstoppable, which then gives me a 20% multiplicative damage from my pants when I'm unstoppable. So it's basically give or take like required whether I want it or not, but I don't mind. Um, I can craft a extra Royal Sapphire, which I think I will do quick. Salvage the other one, and so that gives me just a little bit more willpower. I need like 3.5k willpower, I think. Something like that is what's suggested. I don't know how much I have. Yeah, you need about 3.5k. I'm currently sitting at about 2.8, so I've got a bit to go in terms of securing the like required stats anyways for this to function flawlessly. Which is, not ideal obviously, but it's also not particularly bad. Yeah. So I guess the next step is to figure out what am I missing? Earth and Sky, yeah. So I need this. Fang and Claw, Keeper. I'm missing a lot of runes. um, honestly. Okay, how many more escalate? I have another escalation. That's for gem fragments. I'm gonna go ahead and do an Infernal Horde real quick, just because these are fun, and I don't want to do the same activity every single time, just because freshening it up a little bit is fun. Yep, this is riveting gameplay. Yeah, my ultimate's off cooldown. It's still chilling as well, so I'm not worried about that. And as I expected, this build is absolutely incredible for this. I get to just like more or less stand still towards the center and kill everything from here. Which is what you want. The less you have to move in this, the better. First wave, how much? We're looking at about 34? Not bad. Alright, Hellborn? Oh goodness. It's over already. I gotta be careful though. The moment my potions run out, I'm gonna drop below the armor cap and I'm probably going to instantly die. Which will serve for one of two things. A, funny moment. B, funny moment. So I don't mind. They've got about a minute and a half left. I can do probably one more wave and then I have to reset them. Assuming this doesn't take 8 years. Oh wow. All garbage. Okay, I can do one more wave real quick and then I pop the potions again. And I should be chilling. Riveting gameplay. I wonder if that's killing off-screen stuff. It's got a bit of range to it, I guess. Alright. Okay. There we go. Potions are gonna run out. Just gonna go ahead. Use everything real quick. Got Surging Hellborn. Yes, sir. And for some reason my ultimate just went off cooldown there, but I didn't use it. Which is very weird. And I'm not particularly... I don't seem... Yeah, I'm not gaining the benefit of it either. I don't know why that happens. It's a very interesting bard. That's kind of bothering me, but... Like, it's gonna slow down this run a lot right now. As soon as I get it up though, it's gonna be fine. Well, not a whole lot I can do about that. More Hellborn. Okay, let's see if it happens again. I'm not gonna use it, I'm just gonna wait for it to completely run out. Okay, it's just filling itself back up. That's fine. I really don't know what happened before then. I'm rather confuddled. I need to remember that I have my trample. I'm never using it. Although it is rather rare that I find a situation that's actually worth using it though. Speed, masses gain +1. See, I'd rather choose something that doesn't give +1 to other forms of anything, because it'll just give a higher chance of that thing spawning, and I don't want anything but Hellborn to spawn. It'll just be a huge waste. There we go, we got some Hellborn going. Let's go. The end of that run was a little bit of a bust, but it's okay. Okay, here's the thing. This is a tough choice. I either pick between getting +1 from Hellborn, or I spawn more events. Hellborn grant 3 right now. I think I'm gonna go for a higher event spawn, because that's gonna be worth a lot more. And also my ultimate is randomly off cooldown again. I don't know why. It's trolling me. Okay, yeah, I think that was the move. I'm getting so many more spawns right now. I think that was okay. Like technically I should be getting about 12 Ether instead of 9 per spawn of Hellborn. However, it doesn't matter if they don't spawn. And right now they are spawning a lot, so it was worth. If you run the maths, it's an improvement, trust me. I do statistics, this is and there we go, Surging Hellborn. Probably gonna give me a lot, because now I'm getting 12 per pop, and now there's gonna be more of them again. So I'm saying this is okay. It happened again. My ult just went off cooldown. I didn't even use it. What is that? I literally watched my hotbar. That was so random. I feel robbed. I lost so much damage. I wonder if this bug is like specific to events, something. I don't know. Because I haven't had that happen anywhere else, at least so far. My Hellborn. Where they at? Oh, I get 5 per? Wait, was I supposed to be getting 5? No, I'm supposed to be getting 4. Oh, it's 4 plus the one they naturally grant. I'm stupid as fuck. I don't know why that wasn't the first thing that went through my mind when I saw that. It's literally saying plus 4. It's not saying that they give 4. Okay, my ult is off cooldown again. I don't understand what the hell is happening. And I do literally no damage now because of that. What the actual fuck? Okay, let me just wait for it. Yeah, now the boss is like instantly melting. Dude, that's so random. Do I have anything that's just causing me to use it? Nope. Uh, no, nothing just actively uses it. That's so random. I don't like that. I don't like that it's doing that. Got about 630, 650-ish. How much of that? A 5. Okay, that's about 20 million. That's fine. That's fine. The XP isn't bad either, to be honest. I've definitely seen better, but I know I'm not gonna complain right now. Okay, the only downside is, at this point in time, um, oh, the helmet has flat armor on it. I didn't even realize. Okay, so I need a better version of this. Where did I get this from? This is from. Is this from Marshawn? Okay, I need a better helmet, or at least I need a, what you want to call it, a greater affix one, an ancestral. That's what they're called. I need at least an ancestral version of it because more item power, more armor, and hopefully a greater affix on the armor, so that I can get even more armor. Obviously, because resistance-wise, I think I'm still okay. Yeah, I have 77% max resistances. My armor is the only thing I'm worried about. Because eventually when my potions run out, I will never have the cap. I know that technically speaking, it doesn't matter as long as you have the resistances when you have the potions active. The only problem is, even when I have the potions active, I don't think I have the resistances in T4, which is the problem. Wow, okay, I didn't know I had that much damage. I didn't think I had that much. I haven't been doing these on T3, but now I know, I guess. I just need a helmet with a greater affix and I can be happy. I say just, but like that's an ask. Um, my armor rolled pretty ass as well on the first one. I just realized. 220 out of 234 to 248, I got 239. That's only 5 above the lowest roll. That's shit. And this one's even worse. This one's 4 above. Oh, sorry, 5 above only. Wait, they're both 5 above. Never mind. They're both ass. um, so I guess it's gonna be kind of rough to get a good one. That's fine. I'm just waiting for my ult to come off cooldown so I can just pop the boss again. Yes. I do appreciate that this is quite a quick kill for me. I can only afford to open it one more time though, which sucks. I got a chest ancestral. I don't think I actually need that though. I don't even know what that is. It's a razor plate. Good God. The heavens have blessed me. Okay, this is a little bit better. It's a max armor. Kinda ass on the willpower though, which is a problem. Okay, this is even worse. Because at this point, my biggest concern is the armor. So I'm trying to figure that out. This is a... Whoa, chill. This is like a contender for what I'm currently using, but at the same time, I don't want to lose on the existing percent willpower because of what? How much do I actually lose? About 300. I lose about 300. I know I don't have the additive 70, but like, still losing about 300 is a lot. Because what? I go from 702% to, oops, wrong thing, to 650. Yeah, I lose a lot. I lose a whole 50% overpower damage there. That's not good. Because yeah, I'm currently at 3.4k overpower damage, which will increase over time. I can easily get that number to the thousands, or the tens of thousands rather. I remember before I was playing a certain build for Necro, and I was fucking around with it. I think I managed to get my overpower damage to like 20,000%. It was ridiculous. Granted, this was during a season where overpower was like the thing to do, but like it was just still funny that I had it at 20,000. It's just such an obscurely high number to have for something like that. Okay, I need a ring. Uh, willpower. Ooh, willpower attack speed. It's not bad. Shadow resistance though. I already have an attack speed ring, but it doesn't have willpower on it. That one has crit damage. Because okay, here's what I would be trading off. I would want crit chance on the ring also, right? So I'd be getting rid of vulnerable damage for crit chance. But what am I actually losing? I'm losing max life. How much of a difference does that make? I'm at 7-4. Yeah, I lose it. Wow, holy shit. Why do I lose so much? 300. But I lose like 400. Or sorry, I lose almost 1,000. Interesting. That's my problem though, is not having enough max life will cause issues as well. Because I want to have a lot of health. Okay, you want to have about 1,000 or 10,000. I have less than that. I know that when I'm in werebear form, I gain like 30% health as well, so that's gonna be a lot more on top of that. But still, dude, what the actual fuck? Willpower, resistance to elements, willpower, attack speed, crit chance. But I don't need the resistance to elements. That's what I'm confused about. Let me check in Torment 4. Actually, I should be checking all of this in Torment 4, because that's what really matters. Okay, I do need the resistances. Checkmate, Lamau, my fault. I did not realize. Okay. Right. I have... So, willpower, attack speed, resistance to all? I'm missing out on crit chance though, which is a bit of a problem, but I guess I have it here. Oh, no, this has resource cost reduction. Why do I have that? Wait, what? Why is that there? Oh, I never finished actually rolling this. Right. Oh, I forgot because it's like 3 million a reroll. Jesus Christ. I'll do one more. Oh my god, I'm so glad I got it on the last one. What the fuck? I was literally gonna stop and never do it again. And it's a maximum roll as well. Okay, so this ring is like give or take finished. It's missing, I think resistance to elements. Sorry, it's missing willpower, because instead I have critical strike damage on it as a greater affix, but I can't complain too much. It's still not bad. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm stupid as fuck. I need willpower, attack speed, crit chance, right? Look at what the second ring has. It has willpower and attack speed. I just reroll the last thing for crit chance. The thing I currently have is attack speed, crit chance, and critical strike damage, but no willpower. I should have rerolled on this ring here. This one. Because it's closer to the exact... Oh my god, okay. I'm a little special. It's okay. And this one is crit chance, willpower, max life, which I think I do want. Willpower, resistance to elements. Interesting. But then again, I lose a fuck ton of health. However, the willpower will make up for it by giving me more damage, technically, right? This is the thing that sucks so much about this, is that it's so hard to like correctly min-max. Because I could go either way with this, but I still think it'll be more important for me to equip this ring over the existing one. Willpower, attack speed. Okay, I'll do this first. Before I do anything stupid, I'll do this first just to make sure. So I need Werebear overpower damage. Which gives me 95% potentially. Okay, that's 75. That's kind of mid. Okay, there we go. 87.5. That's much better. And then what's it? I want. Where's the rage cooldown? It's Cataclysm. Lacerate. Cataclysm. Petrify. Cataclysm. Okay, I'm gonna say fuck it. I will use a scroll on this. I don't care. So, Grizzly Rage. Cataclysm. Lacerate. Cataclysm. There we go, Grizzly Rage. I'm willing to put some effort into this ring. Okay, so percent vulnerable damage, I want this to be crit chance. Because yeah, attack speed, willpower, crit chance. Okay, lucky hit chance is a little closer. Hit chance again. There we go, critical strike chance. It's not very highly rolled, but I'm willing to stick through with it for now. Okay. I'm willing to stick through with it and replace this one here, which is the duration of Grizzly Rage is increased. However, I still don't know what I want to do this one though. I could replace that one as well, actually, for now. Just have two of these rings that are doing kind of the same thing. And then when I get a better version of this one, swap it out. Because I don't know how much attack speed I need. I don't think it specifies the importance of attack speed. Yeah, no, it doesn't really care too much about it, which I figured would be the case. It's just mainly the resistances that's important then. Which technically means... Because I'm trying to just think about what's the most like efficient way to get a stat boost here. Because losing out on the maximum life is gonna make a big difference. However, gaining the willpower will be a bigger difference. I think I'll bite the bullet. I'll replace it this way for now. And I'll go with Sensei duration. There we go. Go ahead, slap a socket on that bad boy. It's because I'm trying to think about the benefits of this ring. I gain fire resistance, which is a bit more important. I gain more crit chance already. Overpower damage is higher currently, but that's also not to mention it's 8 times upgraded. And the Werebear overpower damage is higher by nature. I think the highest I could get with regular overpower damage is like 80%. I can actually go ahead and check. Yeah, 85%, and then with this one I can get 95%. So I know that this one didn't roll as high. So this is already an improvement. Yeah, 87 is already higher than the 85 that I can possibly have. So that's a good sign. Yeah, I guess I just bite the bullet and I break this. Or actually, can I do this first? Can. Werebear overpower damage. Okay, now let me see the difference between these two. Slightly higher attack speed, slightly higher crit chance. However, again, more rolls on this and they'll be just about the same. So the cooldown reduction is already higher by a certain amount. Critical strike chance is a little lower by 0.8, but that's okay. Attack speed is the same now. The overpower damage is also 35% higher. I would say that was worth it. I would say that was worth it. It's a little hard to see and feel it right now, but I think that was worth it. This is like basically a perfect item. It's literally exactly what it wants. Willpower, attack speed, crit chance, everything that is on this ring is what it needs to be, which is kind of the main thing that I'm going for. I'm not going for like super high numbers, I'm just going for the right numbers, because that's a little more important. It just kind of makes it feel more flowy when you have everything in one place. Then that means the next ring I'm fishing is going to be crit chance, resistance to all elements, and willpower. So I just need willpower and at least one of the other two stats. Or one of the other two stats. I need any two stats, so either crit chance, willpower, or resistance to all elements on the next ring, and then I can go ahead and roll that. Technically, I can already do it. Technically, I can roll the max life on this ring for resistance to all elements. I mean, I might as well, right? If the option is there. Oh, never mind. I forgot. It's like 2.4 million. Jesus Christ. See, that's what I mean. I burned through like 2 million gold or 20 million gold so fast. And it's like, I still need more. I still need more. God, I don't even know where to get the gold at this point. Does that guy drop anything actually? I don't think so, right? Where is he? No. Buravar, what did you drop? Garbage. Garbage. Oh, he actually does drop the Lightbringer. Okay, I'll kill him a few times then. How many masks do I have? Like 73? Yeah, okay. I'll kill his ass a few times actually then, never mind. Are there people doing him right now? T4. I don't know if I can do it in T4. I'll see. I'll see if I can get carried for it. Because currently I'm in T4. My armor is 69, and my resistances are meh. So that's with also having the stuff rolled for armor at the moment. So that's a little bit of a problem. The few struggles that come with this are certainly very annoying. There's nothing I can do. Okay, I'll see if I can get carried for it a few times. Okay, these two guys should be able to like delete him. Hopefully, right? I just realized I haven't done my transmog at all. I look like ass. Oh, he is dead. Oh my god. Okay. It's on percent willpower, which is not the most important stat for me. Oh wow, that does a lot of damage. I guess I should have expected that. I'm probably gonna die here, so I'm not gonna even try. I just need a better mace. Triple greater affix gloves? It's a shame they're absolute garbage. I'm pretty sure I want it to be on chance for pulverize to hit twice, so it's about over 50%. Oh, you can one phase him, I didn't know. I've never had a group that could one phase him, so I didn't know that's possible. useless stuff. Belial, hello. Yeah, I don't like that my ult is not cooldown right now. I feel like I'm getting scammed. Yeah, this is a really good group. Ooh, 500, damn, almost a thousand million damage there from me. That's really good. And again, I still don't have like fully optimized gear. I'm like just about halfway, if even, I'd say. Okay, unfortunately, no greater affix drops there, which is quite sad. I'm just looking for a better Lightbringer for the overall stats that will increase with it. The one thing I'm worried about though is getting a lower roll on the effect, because that's kind of a big part of my damage right now, is the effect that I'm getting of the mace itself. So I don't want to like get something too low. Because if I'm missing 100% damage, that's, I mean, 100% damage that I'm missing for no reason. It doesn't matter if the other stats are rolled higher, it's the ability that you want from the weapon. And technically speaking, the weapon I'm currently using is still lower rolled than every other piece of gear I have at this stage in item power, so... That says a lot. How many more runs can I do? I can do 2 more kills. Prepared. When my ult is down, I do 0 damage. I'm just gonna go ahead and chill over here. Let these guys take care of it. For now. I guess this is why you want more ult cooldown reduction, is just for moments like this. If you don't get to instantly phase the boss, then you just do nothing. I didn't see what hit me. I didn't see a puddle below me, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bad. Staff, mace. There we go, 2-handed mace. Please, don't troll me. You trolled me. You trolled me a lot actually. Both of the stats are rolled really bad. And the pulverize, the pulverize is rolled kind of okay though. That's the thing that sucks, is that's like, it will be greater affix, but the roll will be just garbage on it. So it just basically doesn't matter. Okay, I see what's hitting me. Okay, it's this stuff on the floor from the, okay. So I want to stand like kind of in between them so that I don't get hit by the crossfires and then just use the range. I was thinking I should like min-max the damage, but it doesn't matter if I die before he dies. Alright, last roll. I got a mace. Saw it. It's not a... Oh, these are all some terrible rolls. So it's better for me to just stand over here. Yeah, there we go. That way he dies, I don't die, and the boss also dies infinitely faster because I'm actually alive. This is what we like. Yeah, unfortunately all these are garbage. If Belial spawns, that would be great. Can get a quick Belial kill. Does he want to spawn? He does. Oh no, he doesn't. Damn. Well, it was worth a shot for the mace. That's so unlucky. Like 4 kills and I got nothing. I mean, I'm saying that like I was expecting to get something, but you know, I was just hoping. I didn't get a better helmet. Because I was also fishing that. Okay, so Urvar, he drops both? No, he doesn't. So why did I get the helmet drop? Is this wrong? Or does every boss drop everything? They just have a higher chance of dropping X, Y, or Z? Because that's what I'm seeing right now. Well, is it at least better? Percent willpower is not that high. Um, okay, this one's even worse. Fuck. Okay, well I need to go ahead and do these with the boss layer keys. I need to go to the toilet real quick though, BRB. Okay, so never mind, there's someone in the bathroom, so I will instead suffer for until they are done. Okay, in the meantime, I should have sold everything. I don't know why I broke it. Okay, whatever. I need more. What was that? That was all stats. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll go ahead and okay, with all of the incense in Torment 4, I do have maximum resistance to armor, but I don't have elements, so I'm missing that. That's okay. The elements are a bit of a problem, but I suppose I could technically take care of that quite nicely with something somewhere. Yeah, plus 1.5. It's only 1. Okay, here is a much bigger one. So I'm actually gonna move towards that instead. Just because that will make a bigger difference. That's max life, that's max life. Max life. Yeah, it's just irrelevant stuff. Yeah, 6% there, we're pretty good. It'll take me a while to get to it, but it'll be worth it when I have it. It's fine. Okay. I need to go to Nahantu. Because I need to do some rune stuff. Some boss summon key farming. It's just always the best thing ever. And by that I definitely don't mean that it's boring as shit. I do want to check my health actually when I'm in the thing, because I want about 10k. Okay, it just dropped to like... Why did it drop to like 5,000? Excuse me, sir? Boss layer keys, and then... What do I need? I'm fishing for the ring. I want at least core stats, I think. Yeah, I want at least core stats to be rolled on the item, because that way I can have an easier time gambling for one or the other. Even though technically core stats is like the most common thing for you to gamble, I would still rather have to gamble the other two than for the core stats. It's just, there's a higher chance of me being able to actually get it as well, especially if I have a respectable amount of gold. Which is kind of what I'm aiming for. I also realized I still don't have the glyphs I need. Why am I... I still forgot I was supposed to be doing that. I'm just pushing Torment 4 casually without any glyphs at all. I have like 2. And they're level 1. I'm missing easily like 300% damage on top of what I currently have, so... Curious to see how this goes. As expected, elemental damage is absolutely cooking my ass. Because not to mention, I forgot about the Horadric gem that makes me take 10% more elemental damage. Like, the physical damage can't even put a dent in my already dented skull, but if I get touched by a single snowball that's made of magic, I'm pretty sure it will kill me. Oh, wait, what's my health like? Health is about almost 10k. That's not bad, actually. Given that I need my ring to have less max life, I'm a little concerned. But actually, I can see how much I have without it, right? No, I can't take it off. Why would I be able to take it off? This game. Am I using a potion for health? I am using a potion for health. Okay, that's not as good anymore then. What do I need them? Or where do I even get the max life from? Because now I'm confused. A little confused, but it's okay. I am getting closer to the 3.5k willpower though. I have 3.2. That's a good sign. It's going pretty okay. I figured that I should do this on Torment 4 at least, just to get the highest amount of materials and potential drops from it. Even if I have to kind of slog through it, it'll be worth it. Like, the last thing I need at this point is a lower supply of absolutely anything at all. The whole goal was to get into T4, and I'm here, so I might as well stay, you know? That just makes sense to me. I still would love a better helmet though, because I guess the helmet's one of the places I can get max life also, now that I realize. So if I get a better helmet drop, that will naturally have more max life in it. At this point, I would actually be okay getting that helmet with a greater affix on max life instead of the armor. Just because the armor is already handled when I have everything equipped, like all my potions and stuff, which I will have equipped always anyways, just for the XP bonus, so the max life is kind of where my attention is going to be anyways. Still pretty good though for what I have so far. Again, I am absolutely expecting this to do a lot more once I have the glyphs in place, especially when they're level 46. I actually do want to take a look at my current setup after this. Ooh, the goblin. And I couldn't kill him for some reason. Oh, he's the portal prankster. Yeah, right. I forgot it does that. I thought it was just leaving already. I'm like, okay, I literally just saw you on my screen for like a nanosecond, but alright, you do you. I should be able to one-hit the boss. Um, I mean, 3-hit the boss, obviously that's what I meant, come on. You know, okay, let me take a look at my glyph setup right now. So I have 3 glyphs in right now. Dominate at level 1, Spirit at level 1, and Headhunter at level 1. Oh god. I have Dominate and Spirit, which I guess I should level while I have them. But I kinda need the boss materials right now a little. Actually get anything? Okay, there we go. So there's the max life roll on the ring. Whoa, this is really good. Willpower, max life, and resistance to all elements. This is actually what I was looking for as well. Um, interesting. But I don't know how perfect that is. Because the willpower isn't greater affixed at the moment. What? I actually kind of want to just use this for the max life. I'm looking at this, I'm thinking about it, like, I'm using my brain juice. If I use this for the max life temporarily, that's okay. because I'm solving one of my problems, which is not having enough max life. And then later on, when I source out that extra max life, I can start rerolling the greater affix max life for critical strike chance, which will be okay. So yes, I actually will use that now that I think about it. That's going to be massive. Okay. See, this is the good thing about having played this game enough at this point. It's just like you can prepare for the future so well if you know what you're doing. I'm not saying that I know what I'm doing. I'm saying that I sometimes have an idea. And I think this is probably one of the better ideas I've had in a while. Because I don't have to do anything to this ring. I don't have to like reforge anything at all. I literally just tamper it. And that's it. And tampering is basically free. So I need Werebear overpower damage, preferably as high as possible. Okay, that's not very high. That's not very high. Okay, there we go. That's pretty fucking high. And then Grizzly Rage cooldown reduction. I do have some manuals though that I will definitely use to reset the Oh, what? Oh, okay. What just happened? My brain just turned off. Cataclysm. Okay, nope. Just quickly reset that. This is definitely a ring worth the effort, I think. Grizzly Rage cooldown reduction, that's more than good enough for me. So I'll replace that for this one, so I need the core skills, deal damage, and fortified. Just replace that real quick. I still haven't got a better roll on that, which is kind of sad. It's still stuck at the same 43%. I guess that's the other thing, now that I really think about it. My biggest loss in damage at the moment, outside of my glyphs, is the fact that I'm actually missing a lot of power from the actual... what you want to call it? From just not having high rolled aspects. Like if I really break it down. Okay, so yeah, I'm not actually really losing a whole lot. I gain 2.5% resistance to elements. Willpower is slightly lower, but I haven't even done anything to it yet. The resistance to elements is going to, or all elements rather, is going to be massive as well with the increase here. And I landed right on it, which is actually pretty good. I did want that. Yeah, there we go. Now my resistances are looking much better. And actually, if I go ahead and throw on the gem, I should be pretty much maxed out, right? Almost, yeah. 77, this is at 74. It's pretty good. Then if I go ahead and masterwork it a little more, and land on max life, which is probably overkill for now, but yeah. That's gonna look a lot better already. Yeah. I might have to reset this later on because the max life roll is not going to be particularly favorable. I would like more willpower just to kind of try break over that cap of 3.5k. Not that it really matters a whole lot, by the way. It's not like a number that will change my life or anything, but it will just it's a good what you want to call it, resting point, something. It's just it's a good value to have. Let's say, you know, you have enough of that stat. Everything else is going to be extra masterworking for later. But yeah, that's pretty much all of that. Okay, the toilet is free. I'm going to quickly go bathroom. Alright, that was good. I needed that. Okay, I'm actually gonna also quickly... I'll go to the den real quick, just to see if I can trade for anything useful in T4. Um, there might be some material caches or whatever. It's worth checking. What have we got? Salvage material cache, utility cache. I'm just trying to look for anything that has a higher roll than my current things. Has to work in cache, I guess, for some OG sits. I don't know that though. Storm Strike, Earth Spike, nope. Lightning Storm. Blood Howl, nope. Damage reduction. Critical strikes and core skills, nope, nope. Damn, it's a hard bargain to really find something that you need. Really sure why, but not a whole lot I can do about that. It just is going to be how it is. I think that's okay. I've got no mobiles to spend on anything. So let's just go ahead. Pop the brazier. Boss keys. And then what am I hunting now? I'm hunting technically resistance to all elements, crit chance. Oh yeah, I needed this actually. This I don't know how I do that. So what am I looking for? This is attack speed, crit chance, and ranks. That's none of the above. That's nor resistances or anything. I suppose I'm trying to crank out higher offensive legendaries anyways. So I will go ahead and do that. Because I did say that rolling slightly higher on some affixes will be a huge increase to damage. Because I'm missing like 30% here, 30% there. What am I looking at? Missing 39% here. I'm missing some duration there. I'm missing another 32% here. And I'm missing another 10% here. So in total, I'm missing about like 100% damage just from the aspects alone. That's not to mention, again, the glyphs that I don't have, which are another like 300% damage, I would say, on average. So there's a lot to work with. Or a lot to improve still, rather. Let's see, stat-wise, I'm at 11k life now, so that's the life situation completely resolved. Resistances are looking better. So yeah, I would say a large portion of the problems I had earlier are now pretty much gone. Most part, T4 is looking a lot safer. I'm only really missing the damage now, so it's a good sign. Missing the damage is always the easier thing to fix. Lacking survivability is usually the bigger problem, because it just requires so much more small things to really have a valuable impact. Whereas if you're missing a bit of damage, it's really just like, oh, just like, level your glyph a little bit, and then you'll be doing infinitely more damage, or just something as basic as hitting a certain Paragon level is more than enough to give you a huge power spike. So it's really quite relieving to know that I can survive now. Because even though technically damage is my problem, it's not a big enough of a problem. Like, I'm still absolutely just running through everything here. At least, my opinion anyways. But hey, I'm just glad that the T4 preparation was successful, I'm thriving, I would say. Just yesterday I was level 30 something, or level 20 rather, and now the next day I'm already T4, absolutely farming it. It's what we like to see though. Mm. I'm just trying to pay attention to the damage numbers to see how much more I will get from post like upgrading everything. I'm seeing right now about a high of like it's like 1,000 million is like the highest I've seen so far. That's I'm assuming with everything up perfectly, hitting the highest number possible. So I'm kind of trying to benchmark that. Because even right now, I'm hitting like 700 million without having major damage ups either. I could have my Grizzly Rage active with my debilitating roar. I could have my Ravens down for crit chance. I could have more ranks in my Pulverize actually. Now that I think about it, that's probably going to be one of the next big upgrades. It's having more ranks. Because it just means I have a slightly bigger number to multiply everything on top of, which is really important. So what am I at right now? About half a million in peak damage for the base multiplying value. So if I can get that to like a million, then yeah, that will absolutely just bully. Okay, I had the bug again. I used my ultimate and it didn't actually use the ultimate. It just went on cooldown. That's really not cool. I don't like that that happens. I'm happy to see the mace because it just is guaranteed to have a affix on it. Trample, absolutely useless. um, yeah, it's really hard to find some of these items with the oh, I just don't know. I feel like I've seen more items than I should for the values that I'm seeing. It's quite sad. It's quite sad. Alright, how many more? I've got two more. Um, yeah, I guess more offensive legendaries. It seems to be the play. After this run, I'm gonna go change into some shorts. It's extremely warm. I do not need to be wearing sweatpants right now. Absolutely insane to be doing such a thing. I wish there was a way for me to get debilitating roar off cooldown more often, so I could have it every single pulverize pull. Because it's a 15% multiplier on top of damage reduction, which I think is kind of overlooked in my opinion. Like, I know there's a bunch of other methods of getting damage reduction in this build, but having it from debilitating roar, I think is something that should be considered a little more in the final build. Like, just having that raw damage up on top of the damage reduction is, I think, what gives it the value. It doubles down. You're not just building into more damage reduction, you're also gaining a consistent multiplier by having it up, and I think that's important. I'll see if I can figure something out for that. If there's some method I could apply. Like if I'm always getting my Grizzly charge or my sorry, my Grizzly Rage off cooldown, I might just put that um into the debilitating roar instead. I'll see if that's even possible. See a goblin. Boy, where are you going? Here you go. Chilling. This is absolutely farming much harder than the other build though. I didn't expect this to just swamp so hard. That surplus in move speed is really huge. Lets me dash so much farther than I should be able to. So you have. Alright, what do we got? Damn, not a single ancestral. That's quite disappointing. Did however get a rune. Goo. Okay, the goo I think is actually going to be insane. Why the hell do I have this? $100 offering. Um, per 5 seconds. Travel 60 meters to get the war type buff. See, it's kind of hard to consistently build that up. Because I'm not casting my ultimate skill frequently at all. So 6 times? That's shit, dude. Maintain one active summon. It's active. It has to be like alive though. Um, my crit chances what? Should probably have that on there. And that's just an idea. I didn't actually realize that I had the wrong glyph in. I was wondering where the hell my life was coming. Or rather, yeah, but like where that was. So, this. And yeah, just offensive legendaries again. Why not? Got huge numbers on the. Incredible. It's about 60% crit chance at the. Okay, actually. Last time? Very nice. And straight dog shit. However, I did get some masks and some hearts, so that's a plus. Um, guy's doing version on. Cool. So there is at least some hope of getting what I need. I don't know why I'm in Undercity though. It's quite random. Your party. Let's go. See that shit right there? That takes skill. Yes. Why is it so hard to get anything useful? Where can I get that? 7% increase. We do take those. Do take those. So I really just need armors from the bosses, right? Helmet from Varshan. So I need a better chest plate as well. At least for the greater eyes. Same with pants, actually. I don't have regular bolts, I just realized. I'm broke as fuck. What the hell is happening? Anyone doing this? I did unironically get my. And dog shit. Hey. Alright, please. I beg you. Nope. Oh, another Belial. I got my ultimate, please. Hell yeah. Fortunately, I got jack shit. That was to be expected though, given the nature of my luck so far. What did I actually get? Oh, there's a werewolf one. I didn't even know. Interesting. I guess there would be a helmet wise. What do we got? Um, armor is garbage. Armor is good. Power is eh. It's 0.5% off. This one is 0.8% off. It's garbage. Willpower is perfect though. Armor is good. Willpower is bad. Armor is bad. Willpower is good. Ass. Is it worth it? This is what I can do. Kill. No one's fighting that bitch. I could do Belial. Do some Belial kills and farm a better drop. Assuming I don't get timed out from the party. Because that's apparently a new bug. Dude, my entire back is in so much pain. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks like this is not gonna work. Got timed out. I guess I'll do. Rigor is gonna be pretty important because the werebear skill ranks. And the werebear overpower damage that I get from it. So I think I'll do Rigor kills. Or rather, Rigor loot tables drops. How many of these can I do? I can do 3. 2, 4. Oh no, I can do 4. Do 4 kills. Should be okay. So basically 4 group dances. Um, very curious. There's no way to. There's the chest. Slightly higher, and it gives me percent max life. That's really all I could ask for. I do want as many ranks as I can possibly get, though. It's a lot of axes. That's probably the best one in terms of bonuses. 6%. And it's +4 to the ranks. Okay with that. So what I do, cost reduction, resource cost reduction, and poison damage. I guess that's pretty good. I do. I was hoping for the helmet. Because now I have to choose. I'm choosing between a higher rolled and only resource cost reduction, or between 40% multiplier damage. Top is going to be pretty good. However, sure, damage multiplier. That's all I can do now. Husks. That's pretty good, I guess. I got a chest plate and a better mace out of it, which about time I'd say for the mace. It's just a bit unlucky that I didn't get the helmet, which is what I was there for more than anything else, really. Let's see what we got here. It's a werewolf. So +4 ranks instead of the natural. It's 3 on the other one. A better helmet. So everything else. And now luckily because these are uniques, I don't really have to do anything to them. Just go ahead and grade them. Okay, the resource cost reduction is a bit of a troll. Okay, there we go. Chance for pulverize hit twice. That's what I wanted. Then the chest plate. I want, I guess, unseen or assigned strength bonuses. Max life and werebear overpower damage. Can't say I didn't try. Overall, it's gonna be a natural increase to everything. So travel 5 meters. Crit chance. It's like so. It's just gonna give me more max life. Just give me some willpower. 40% willpower. Almost. Wow. Uh, it costs one spirit. So, um, I could probably use Calamity now. I'm not gonna lie. I think my natural spirit generation, like I can't even cast that much. Holy shit. Fortify for 50% maximum life and use a defensive skill. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and extend the duration of ultimate skills. This is strike chance and lucky hit chance. This is just damage. Yeah, that's insane. I've never seen a one spirit cost in my life. Um, that's unreal. I mean, sure, dude. Like 50% chance for pulverized to hit twice, 40% willpower off that. Interesting. So I guess I have to worry less about the ult duration now, right? Now it's 16 seconds. So, okay, here's what I was gonna get to. Now that my ult duration is 16.5 seconds, um, the cooldown is literally directly half that. So as long as I keep up the existing buff for about 50% of its lifespan, right? So we'll take another 8 seconds, 8.25 seconds, throw it on top. Um, it'll be about 24.252 seconds. So there's a 6-second downtime period if I don't keep this up 100% of the time. However, that's assuming I only keep up the existing buff for 50% of its extra default duration, which is going to be impossible. I will keep it up for so much longer than that, even just by existing. So now what I'm thinking is I can go ahead and replace the Grizzly Rage cooldown with Debilitating Roar cooldown. Because if I can get my Debilitating Roar cooldown down closer to 4 seconds, then that means I can more consistently have a damage multiplier and damage reduction. So this is like my new plan. This is what I wanted to go for. Because currently I'm reducing the cooldown of Grizzly Rage by about 27%. Right, it's about a 27% cooldown reduction of its default 45 seconds or something like that. I can actually check if I take these off. How much is the cooldown? It's 41 seconds. Okay, so 41 seconds. The duration cannot go above 13.5 seconds, but my thing makes it last longer. Yeah, by 3 seconds. So here's my plan. As soon as I get a better version of this, so my Grizzly Roar is now 26 seconds instead of the default of currently 16 that it can be. Once I get that, I will replace the Grizzly Rage cooldowns with Debilitating Roar cooldowns, if I can possibly do that. That's allowed. It does not look like I can do that. Which is quite sad. Never mind. There goes my plan. I can't even do it. It's not possible. Because it doesn't exist. I guess they thought about it in hindsight. They were like, this might be a problem. Let's not let people do this. Oh fuck. There's gonna be a cool plan as well. I have a lot of Abhorrent Hearts. Holy shit. What does that boss even drop? Oh, it drops Tibalts. I could go farm Tibalts there. I'll do some Uravar kills. If I can find where he spawns here. I can do 2 quick kills of Uravar. Then jump into... doing the Harbinger of Hatred for Tibalts if I can get a better one. And again, for some reason my ult is not on cooldown. I should probably try find a way to throw quacks into the It's because I have so much resource. Think about how much I could dump into just doing a billion damage instead. Then I'm missing out on 25% additional crit strike chance, which I'm currently only at about um like 37. So that takes me to about 60 something, which is just far too important. Oh, that's the thing that sucks though. It's so hard to like really balance it out. I didn't get the thing I needed, so 5. Yeah, he does drop the helmet. I just didn't get one. It's gonna be really hard to get a good one at this rate. So what? I guess that just leaves the 42 abhorrent hearts that I have. It's gonna be slamming through this. It's 42. The ball takes 3, so I have at least 10.